Let's discuss how we can teach coherence. And in this module, we'll look at an example which has elements of cohesion, but there is no reasoning, there is no line of action in the thoughts presented in that particular example. Coherence is all about using some elements, phrases, and sentences which stick the prose together. And we can train our students how to use those phrases and sentences and how to relate those phrases and sentences to each other. So possibly we can construct texts which are very cohesive in nature, but they may lack coherence. Let's look at this example. Let's read it together. This made her afraid. It was open at the letter's page. His eyes were shut, and she noticed the Daily Mail at his side. She knew then that he had read her contribution. Gillian came round the corner of the house and saw her husband sitting in his usual chair. In this example, there is the use of cohesive devices. There is consistency in the past tense. For example, his eyes at his side. She knew he had and sitting in his chair and had read. So there is consistency in terms of presenting the ideas in the past tense, and then the use of cohesive it. And but there is this is a terrible example of coherence because there is no line of action, there is no proper reasoning presented, and the writer's purpose is not very well presented. So you can flip back to that slide and then think this question: is it to give information, suggest a course of action, make a judgment on a book or play, or express an opinion about the events, for example? So you can flip through, you can reverse, go back to the previous slide, and then see if it's if that paragraph is meant to give information. Is the information coherently presented? No. Does it suggest a course of action? It does, but there is no coherence. Make a judgment on book or play, or express an opinion. So it's not clear. So coherence is all about teaching students having a proper line of action, line of thought, which the reader should be able to follow, and which the reader should be able to discern the reasoning presented in the paragraph. So it's like a writing in a story which has a proper flow, and the readers are not confused by the jumps made by the writers. As in that example, we have already seen that the writer jumps from one idea to the other, and it's very difficult to find out where the coherence is in terms of the presentation of the ideas.